There is a hadith on the authority of Hazrat Abdullah bin Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, who said that when treachery in a nation begins to be manifest and open, then Allah, the Exalted, puts the fear and dread of its enemies in the hearts of that nation, and when adultery spreads, there will be many deaths in this nation. And the nation that starts to decrease in measure, the sustenance of that nation will be cut off, and the nation that starts making unjust decisions, bloodshed will spread in that nation. And the nation that starts to break the promise, its enemy is overpowered and imposed on that nation. Narration of Hadith. Just as God Almighty has created various effects in medicines and foods that poison kills, antidote neutralizes the effects of poison. Some foods destroy health and some foods increase health. Similarly, nature has placed various effects in the words and actions of man. For example, your abuse makes the people of the world your enemy, and your prayer makes the whole world your friend. Similarly, if you punch someone, he becomes angry with you. And if you fold your hands in front of someone, he becomes kind to you. In the same way, understand that nature has created different kinds of effects and effects in every word and action of a human being. And the effects are also bad. The Holy Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, has described 5 bad actions and their bad effects in this hadith. 1. The effectiveness of betrayal is that the people who start betraying trust will become afraid, timid and cowardly of their enemies. 2. And the nation that will be caught in the curse of adultery, then various diseases and epidemics will come upon this nation and many people will start dying. 3. And the people who will reduce their balance will have the effect that the blessing of their sustenance will be cut. China and the soul will not have peace and wealth, and nothing will know where the wealth came from and where it went. 4. And the people who will be forced to make unjust decisions. Then the effect of this sin will be that killing and bloodshed will spread in this nation, and there will be killings everywhere day and night. 5. In the same way, the nation that will follow the path of heresy will end the honor and glory of this nation and the glory of its empire, and its enemies will dominate and rule over this nation. Since these sins have the same effects and nothing can exist without showing its creative effect, these sins will have the same effects as described above. Keep your finger on the fire and use lacquer, but the finger will definitely burn because the effect of fire is to burn. It should be noted that this punishment of these sins is only the worldly punishment which is described in this hadith. The rest of the punishment of the hereafter is apart from it, and that punishment is hell.